guys? It's your girl Cajun Sweet Zero Eight. I didn't even know how to add on to my intro. So, I don't know if this is just an update or I'm gonna get into the gaming aspect or anything. I just, First of all, Happy New Year. You know, I'm glad to see you guys, whoever came back. Like, thank you. Um, some of y'all probably didn't even know I was gone. It's cool. Like, I'm just getting started out, and I don't want to make it a habit of like ducking off when things get crazy. But matter of fact, I need y'all to pause for a second. I'll be right back. I know it sounds stupid. My phone's about to die, so hold on just a second, okay? Okay, yeah, just like that, I'm back. Um, so what should I get into? Okay, first and foremost, where I've been. I'm kind of a kid. I mean, well, I'm not a kid, literally, but sometimes I do some little, immature things. And what I mean by that is, I remember the last post I did. I was talking about how my laptop, which was brand new, just got in March, laptop. There was a hardware issue, and what happened? What happened? It nobody was willing to get it fixed and all that, and that was my bread and butter at the time. It's still gone, of course. Like, I haven't got it back, and it kind of made me sad. I could still play games. I had my old computer. I actually had gave it to my daughter, but she's a good kid. She gave it back to me because between me and her father, she's pretty spoiled. So she didn't really need it at the moment, and it didn't just affect me streaming. It affect other things that I was doing, and so yeah, I was pretty upset about it. And anyway, um, oh well, me being upset meant, I'm just pushing up my lip and I'm pouting and I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to stream anymore because I want my computer. I'm like that. I'm sorry if it's something that's mine and I can't use it at the moment. I'm gonna be a little grumpy about it. And well, also, I bought a new computer for a reason versus the computer I'm using to stream now. Yes, you know, I still didn't get the situation fully resolved yet. Um, and I didn't do my research, and apparently I thought, oh well, it only has 8 gigabytes of RAM on this computer. I can't do much with it. And actually, um, the games I download actually don't. need like so much storage as I thought. You know, probably The Sims because yeah, I got every single pack of The Sims. But as for like the other favorite cozy games, I actually do have space to download a lot of. Now, whether it has the graphics card to actually like play it, like what's it, Pelia? Um, Probably not. But good news. As for December, early December, I decided to get my computer sent to a local repair guy. I've never done that. Like, never. I either take my stuff to HP, but HP wouldn't touch it, or oh, it's time to get a new one, basically. So I'm waiting on this guy, my boyfriend. He is not too, he's a little impatient with the guy. I'm trying to have faith, and he's like, look, he's had it since the early December. Why is he not done? I'm gonna just, you know, go with the flow, have, trust the process, and hopefully this guy, does his thing. As for what's the plan if that doesn't work out, regardless, I'm going to start back streaming, like I was. Um, I'm going to either stream on this computer until something happens, or, push to come to shove, I'm going to have to, like, figure out, going for it. Do I need, just stream on this computer until I can get another? And yeah, um, 2024 was not my lucky year, so hopefully, 2025 is a lot more kinder to me. Also, well, I know this is, a place full of, perspective strangers, and maybe I shouldn't put all my information out there, but the end of 2024 was, pretty damaging to me in emotional and psychological ways. Um, I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna really hear, this because I'm just starting out. But um, I I am the last of my mother's children now. Like I just became the only living child of my mother. Um, um, and it's a little, it's a lot to think about. Like I lost my oldest sister on my mom's side at the end of November, like right before Thanksgiving. Um, Before that, in 2021, I lost my mom, and in 2020, I lost my other sister. And so I've been honestly trying to build myself up all the way from then. Like I was doing pretty okay then, but like mentally, emotionally, like in a lot of ways, my identity shifted from the person I used to be. Um, I am less. How do I explain it? I was more of a go getter, kinda. I had meaning. There was a lot more meaning in my life before that point, and now I'm more of like, like, am I gonna do something today? Or am I gonna just lay in bed? I tend to have done that a lot over time, and I don't want to say, oh, because this happened to me, like that's, I don't want to blame everything on that, but at the same time, I just haven't felt me in a while. Like, uh, mm, it's hard to explain. Like, oh, also, like, I used to paint, used to draw, stuff like that, and I really did lose my my passion for art in the past few years. And that really bugs me because like I love drawing, but it's like it's harder for me to like keep going. Anyway, 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 anyway. This year I'm going to change that. I'm going to like I think I'm starting to get back, my passion for art. Honestly, I've decided that I'm going to participate in a webtoon contest. Um I don't think anybody's going to hear me. But if you do hear me, like if you do see this, please I do have a comic already on Webtoon. It's called My Mediocre Life. It's in under Canvas, of course, because like I don't talk about it. I never did promote it, and it's only like two, no, 3 to 4 episodes in it because like I've been just updating like those 3 to 4 episodes over probably like 4 or 5 years. So yeah, that's not good. I don't want to like um what's the word? I don't want to promote something, I'm really not working on like that. So, what I'm trying to say is, there was this comic idea I had over years that it never went away. It was always in my head. And no, I don't want y'all to be like, oh, okay, you're talking about a comic. Like, okay, we've heard Quirk and Chin talk about the same thing. It's just that it's really the fact that Webtoon has is doing this contest, and you know, I felt like maybe if I actually work on the comic, I regain my passion for it because I have the whole like idea for the comic, the whole plot, the whole my characters, all of it's here, and it's been here in a couple folders in my room, and I just one day I was just like, yeah, this is stupid. I don't want to do this. I have too many plot holes. Bleh. And like, no, I'm gonna work on it this year. I'm gonna work on some personal things like this. Like, okay, so I didn't just lose my sister. My boyfriend lost someone as well. I'm not gonna get into it because that's his personal life, not mine to talk about. But it kind of changed how we look at health and stuff. So beyond working on my comic, beyond me deciding to upload more, uh, on more personal notes, I'm going to be working on my health and other personal goals that honestly, well, as for the health part, yeah, that could happen. But honestly, there's other personal goals that I need to work on that as an adult woman, I feel like, yeah, you need to get on that. So, I feel like this year is going to be my year to really punch myself at the box I've put myself in. Like I've honestly like with everything going on in my life, like I can talk to strangers this way with a camera, but as for like being actually social, my social battery has went. I mean, I never considered myself like an extrovert. I've always considered myself an introvert, but the real definition of me is I'm probably an ambivert. But as for with everything that's going on with my life, how people have been trying to like actually, it's sad. People have actually been in my life trying to like make sure I'm okay, check on me, invite me out, and make sure I'm being loved on. I've honestly been my social battery is going from here just like get out my face, and not in any rude terms. It's just more of like I've never been a social butterfly in the first place. Y'all are like it's like y'all are like making my box smaller. It's like I have a favorite cousin I talk to, but there some days I don't want to talk on the phone with her, and I know she's just talking to me, just check on me, but it's like I want to be left. alone completely. Like I don't want to be talked to. It's nothing against anybody. It really isn't. I'm just I like you look at my face like it's just I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to go eat at a restaurant. I want my plate to go. I want to stay home and eat Chinese food and watch uh YouTube. Um, I just haven't felt like it or anything, and that's not good. It's really not good for me. It's not good for my health. It's really damaging, and I've always been thinking that I'm fine. I'm not fine, and I'm not gonna turn this into a pity party. No, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on with me. Um, I'm trying to get better. I did yoga for the first time yesterday, and yeah, I'm proud of that. I don't care. You can say what you want. It was. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be gentle. This is gonna be fun, not phone. This is gonna be fun. I screamed. I screamed doing some of those poses. They weren't hard. It's just it was your. It's my first time doing this. Like this is kind of not what I'm used to. But um, I don't know. I guess that's all I wanted to say. Um, I don't know. I think I'm gonna play a game. I'm not sure. I'm just I want to get everything off my mind. And yeah, I just turned the screen off, so I don't know what I look like. I mean, I know my face didn't just morph into something horrible as soon as I turned, the camera. I mean, the window off me or anything. I'm just chilling, like figuring out my life. Let me not turn that on because I can't. I will not be able to concentrate if I'm talking and looking at myself. Um. Hmm. I'm sorry. I'm brain fart. Mm, I would like to talk about my comic, but mm, I'm not sure. Should I talk about the comic because I don't want to jinx myself? I'm gonna give a little backstory on it. Hopefully nobody's like, "Hey, I'm finna steal an idea today." Um, so there was a comic I wanted to do. It's I'm not even finna give you. You know what? I'm finna be random as I'll get out. I'm finna explain it, but I'm gonna be all over my plate. I mean, all over the place, like I'm always do when I'm talking to my boyfriend about like plots and stuff. Okay, so I have a comic. It's about people who have like like they can transform into animals, stuff like that. I know you're like, yeah, what? Okay, so it's more like they don't live in like a modern society, like cityscapes. They live more in like villages, like big villages, small villages, stuff like that. Like it's not advanced technology at all. Um, the main character, there is no main characters, really, and nobody's truly the villain. Like everybody has reasons why they do stuff, just like in real life. Like, okay, there could be like real life villains, but like who do stuff just to do stuff because they're bad guys and they thrive to see the world burn. Um, most of the characters in my story are um they have their reasons for doing things. There are some real villains, but very far few compared to what you really think. Everybody had a reason why they did what they did, pretty much. Um, like I said, everybody has like a spirit animal within them, and they can use whatever that animal's like attributes to fight or whatever. Um, some characters are naturally like there is a village of people who are more stronger than everybody, and they are, that's where it's put into. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my. Oh, that's a glare. Okay, like some people actually. Okay, because they are stronger, their personalities may be okay, more helpful. But then there's also the same people who are more stronger and they may be a little more arrogant. Um, there are people who are healers, and there's a whole storyline about that. I'm trying to be as vague as possible without telling the whole thing because I don't, it's my baby. This story is actually my baby. I don't want nobody like, oh, okay, she said something about, yeah, I'm gonna sell her idea because I'm some, some little country bumpkin from the south. But there is a character who, if I, depending on how I draw him, yeah, that would somebody would make them their husbando. And I don't really know if there's a character in there who people would consider their waifu, but like there are two characters that are, you know, well, wait, there's more than two I mean one husbando. There's multiple, but there are also characters that you would consider your waifu if I actually did get a chance to draw this out in fruition. Um, hmm, what else? Only issue is I gotta get used to drawing with Clip Studio art because I am so bad at drawing digitally that I'm that is the biggest challenge of this situation. My digital artistry is, I'm not patient. I am not patient. Honestly, when I was like, I say I'm good at drawing, I am good at drawing. I hate coloring. So, like in traditional art, I hate coloring. And now that I'm trying to do digital, I don't have the patience. So, I'm throwing myself into a situation and saying like, "Hey, it's a good push into something." But yeah, in true Aries spirit, I am not prepared, and I'm just gonna dive into something. So yeah, yeah, me, just me being me. Mm. Let me see something just quick. Oh, so I did glitch out. Anyway, oh, so anyway, I think I'm going to end it here. Um, I will be. I will be doing. Going back to doing Stardew Valley streams. This is why I say this. Like, you will probably have to catch my Stardew Valley streams because I am the queen of starting over, and I'm trying to break that habit. But because I was being such a little whiny, pouty little girl about the computer situation, I have been playing Stardew Valley, but I have not been um, streaming it. Which means that when I do stream it, it's not necessarily in any type of order or like, it's I haven't been playing it where y'all can see, the first episode to the sixth episode, or however I'm playing it, because I just been pouting and I was like, I'm not finna stream anything until my new computer comes back, and I've been playing Stardew Expanded, which I was excited about, and yeah, a lot of cool things have been happening, and how do I explain it? Uh, like the okay, maybe I should explain why I start over. Maybe it'll make more sense. Okay, so I'm a bit of a perfectionist, a little bit, when it comes to Stardew Valley or any game, because you kind of you know how the game goes. You have to kind of prepare and do certain things each season, and like even with the JoJo route playthrough I was doing, um I found out later, like, duh, you're not doing the community center. Why don't you just sell all your rocks in wood? And I was like, why didn't I do that? And so, of course, I was like, okay, yeah, this is stupid. I want to start over because I didn't have to be broke that whole time. And so, yeah, I have a tendency to keep starting over, like trying to make the perfect run, even though I'm not doing a speed run. Trying to make the perfect situation pop off, and it's like I gotta start over. And so, yeah, I'm sure you guys didn't want to keep seeing me start over with the same, playthrough or the same style of playthrough. And then, so I just said, forget it. I'm just going to play this. Um, I'm just sorry. I'm just going to play this. I'm going to record when I feel like recording because sometimes I'm just not in the mood, or, I don't know what I'm doing in life right now. I'm not preparing anything. I'm just going through things, just getting by with things. And okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just doing things how I felt like doing. And so I'm going to get back on a schedule. I'm going to, have things that are, exclusively for streaming. Oops. Exclusively for streaming, and I'm gonna have things that I just do personally. But as for this starting over, I'm tired of myself doing that at this point because like there is no perfect run, and I can't make a perfect run, and I shouldn't, wear myself silly trying to. It's just everything's random. Go with the flow. Life is life. Yeah, I know I'm rambling. I've had caffeine. So, mm, I don't know what date I'm gonna give the computer man to give me my computer. I'm also worried, like, okay, look, sir, like I'm trying to make sure when he says, hey, it's ready, I'm gonna be like prepared to go right then to get it, if you catch my drift. Um, and I'm just gonna, matter of fact, what's today? Today is January 6th, okay? Um, okay, so there was like 5 weeks in this month. Cool. 13th. I'm calling tomorrow. But yeah, by the 13th, if I ain't got my laptop back, I'm just gonna work with this computer until things get better. I gotta have faith in myself, but I want to be prepared. I want to start out with the best start I can. But um, I can't wait forever to do the things I want to do with myself in my life. I want to be a streamer. I want to be a real streamer. I want to meet my other favorite streamers. I want them to like, hey, I want to be able to. That is my true goal, honestly. I want to collaborate with other streamers. You know, I feel like I can't just go in the chat. Like, hey, work with me. Like, no, I want to be good enough to be like if I mention queso, I mean, I say queso because like he's from Arkansas. I'm from Arkansas, so of course I'm like, yeah, I want to. Like that's one of the first guys I want to meet because like I actually look up to queso. I do. He's funny, and I want to collaborate with other streamers like him, Internet City, Simba the God. Well, basically the whole What It Do crew. Don't. Corey Kenshin is like that's a reach. Um, but who else? I trust me. I watch a lot of YouTube, so there's a lot of like streamers that I idolize. Well, not idolize that I would love to meet, but I understand that I have to put in the effort to gain my own following first. I don't want to like piggyback or anything like that. I want to make myself. You know, I got to put in the effort to make myself stand out. And I think I'm gonna end this here, guys. But also, yeah, I gotta because of this computer, I don't have my endings, my ending transitions. I don't have any of my transitions that I have from my other computer, and when I get my other computer, they're not gonna be there either. So I'm gonna, of course, whether it's this computer or my new computer, I'm gonna probably end up with new openings, transitions, and endings to my streams. And hopefully I can, reinvent what I've been doing. Oh, anyway, I don't want to talk too dang much. I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. I hope you're still having a wonderful Monday. I hope 2000, Lord, I hope 2025 is your year, just like I hope it's mine. And I hope great things happen for you. Oh, also, like I said, I know I ain't got no fans. If anybody's nice enough to comment, I think I want to do do tarot readings. Yes, I do that for. I have done that for my friends before. I do it for myself. So I'm not some like, oh, I'm finna start something new. No, I actually have like several decks of tarot cards. If anybody's interested in that, I would love to do a tarot reading on stream, like at each month. That sounds cool. And anyway, yeah, guys, love you. Love yourselves. Love everybody. And I hope you have a wonderful Monday and the rest of your week if you don't see me. Bye bye.